Hello, 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 good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kat and Emma and Emotional Support Muffin and Merlin's Muse. Hello, Bet. Hello, LaFlay. Hello, Casey. Hello, Doctor on Call. Hello, Greenie. Hello, I Draw People. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Good morning, everyone. I have about an hour, so I thought, Chantal went live for like 35 minutes, getting mayonnaise all over her face, sitting in a car, and apparently has already dumped Smokey somewhere. So we should probably talk about it, right? Thank you all so much for being here. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy lost mate, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, humiliate. Just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Hello, Chloe. Good morning. Lovely to see you all. So apparently Chantal reached out to a rescue or a shelter or a organization and lied and said, hi, I found this cat. It's definitely not mine. I don't want to deal with the intake paperwork. Can you take it for me? I mean, that's one way to do the thing everybody told you should probably do, which is, you know, reaching out to a shelter and organize it that way. I don't understand. Someone's going to have to explain to me, like, the difficulty and challenge of filling in an intake form. Did she just not want to pay? Or is she actually on a list? Anyway, who knows? We should get into it. So let's get to, this is only 35 minutes. If we finish earlier, we've still got time. I know Ambi uploaded a weigh-in. Grim. But that might be its own dedicated thing. So let's go. It'll get her on a list? How is she not already on a list? Iron Chef, thank you for the super chat, honey. Iron Chef says, Chantal's hobby, lying to cat rescues. Lying to cat rescues and her audience. And also neglecting cats. It's money to surrender a pet. So what? Chantal literally got paid like 4 days ago. I don't understand. I do not understand. You think it's a troll? I don't know. It sits pretty in line with what's happening in Chantal's life, though. Like, the self-eviction. Like, clearly she needed a cat to go somewhere. It makes a lot of sense to me if Chantal was trying to do that slyly. Valen, thank you for the super chat, honey. Valen says, I started a new job this week and I'm rooted. So these early lives are giving me life. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I hope everything's going great. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
I'm trying to set this up.
Not a troll?
Stand, you know?
I wouldn't think it's a troll just because of the timeline.
Shoot.
There were also apparently emails around Old Mate. I'm so sorry. I woke up literally like 30 minutes ago. I'm not up to date on that one. I did see the cat conversation though.
Just wait. Okay, maybe that will work. Hello, everyone. It might not work, but it might work. Hello.
The post from the charity and the person was legit. Right.
Just
So really, it'd only be a troll if someone was acting as if they were Chantal. And who would do that?
And Nicole, Bethany, and everyone I missed. Hello, welcome in. Hello. How are you guys today? I am so freaking...
T-Bird makes a good point. T-Bird says this finally confirms to me in my mind that Foodie Beauty stole Julia off the streets. I mean, we know that it's rule 1. I know rule 1 is often forgotten, but Chantal do be lying. Yeah, undoubtedly Julia was taken from the street. I mean, she had no trouble taking Bruce.
Hungry?
Oh my god, stop messing with cats. Just leave them be.
I guess stress...
Iron Chef, welcome back to the channel. Hello.
This is a good diet.
Oh, are we getting back to diet content? How fun.
Yeah, thank
How
you.
fun for us.
Doing okay. Just got some lunch. I've been watching like streams of people working at Subway, and I'm so hungry for Subway now. Before I reverted to Islam, I used to get the cold cut combo. It's like all pork meats. Hello, carefree. I got a 6-inch turkey, but I'm so hungry. Great.
Chat, is the turkey at Subway in Canada halal? It's probably a good question. Chantal should ask someone.
With lettuce, lots of pickles, olives, salt, pepper, mayo. That's pretty much it. It was messy, just enough.
Okay, one. Flex. Nice. No, it isn't. Highly doubt it. Not halal. Okay. Hey, Bex. I think we haven't had a car mukbang in a hot minute, and I imagine we're probably going to get quite a few of them moving forward. So I think that should just be a standard question, like, is this halal? You know, one that Chantal might want to consider before she stuffs it in her face. Drill Instructor, thank you for the super chat, honey. Drill says, can't wait for the Canadian pause arc. I mean, with this riggery, I mean, put her on a list.
Hi, Harper Ann. Christine Jacinta, hello. I'm okay. The turkey is better quality nowadays.
Girl, it's Subway deli turkey. You don't need to gas this up. It's Subway. It's girl.
That sounds so good. Methadone. What's Potbellies? I'm having Subway. And Sapphire. Beauty bite!
Alexandra, it really, really is.
Hey, girl?
Everything she eats needs to be of the highest quality.
Bread, yeah. I ate once yesterday for dinner, and then I didn't eat anything. It's like 2 o'clock.
Uh-huh. She gotta get that extra mayonnaise for wearing.
No. It's still morning where you are?
31 frames. She has quit saying Bismillah.
I'm skinny, are?
She's too worried about her mayo.
I'm not mad about eating less, honestly. Even if it's under crappy circumstances. Yeah. True, Jacinta. Hi, Alicia. Am I enjoying Canada? Yeah.
Yeah, Marissa, good morning, honey. I wonder how long it's going to be until Chantal goes seeking insulin. I mean, she's been talking about getting a GP/family doctor. She told us for a really long time it was super hard to get, and now she's telling us that she's just like kind of got one lined up, which seems weird. So I wonder if she's going to get back on the insulin. Or whether or not around the corner we've got something like a juice cleanse to heal the diabetes. That could also be happening.
Fasting is good. Tastes great. I think crunchy onions.
Oh my god, by the way, if you love like fried onion bits as a little garnish and you don't want to be upset, don't check the calories. I made like a bowl the other day and sprinkled some on top, and I got so sad. Zing, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zing says, like Britney's hit, if you seek insulin. Yes, exactly like Britney's smash hit. Thanks, Zing. And Cami, thank you as well. Cami says, happy to catch a live while I crochet. Enjoy your crochet, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for the support.
Oh, you live in Saskatchewan. How many hours behind? Smokey, I found him a good place. I'm so happy. Alhamdulillah. Honestly, like...
Has she been live since the rescue posts? I'm not really sure. Sorry. This was 3 hours ago. I mean, if she does, she does. But she really doesn't have a lot of options when it comes to streaming, because she can really only do it from the car, and I'm assuming she can only do it when her mum's not using the car. Man, Chantal's in a pickle. This is all before? Ah, okay.
I don't bring him there yet, but I will be.
Well, keep an eye out. If she gets mad, I'm here.
Oh, 11. Christy. You don't like olives? I'm rehoming him, Lindsay. He seems adaptable. He's been rehomed a few times. I feel so bad. I hope he finds his forever home.
Well, Sugar, it's funny because she was complaining about how her plan's terrible and she gets, like, the worst reception. And we're used to potato quality streams. This isn't so bad.
You know? He's such a good boy.
Java, hello. Kelsey.
Yeah, it's really hot here today. drive to Sonic? Smokey slashed someone's tires. No, it's no one from Gore World. I know, poor guy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty scummy to, like, lie to a rescue about finding a cat on the street when, again, the entire history of, like, Smokey being adopted by Chantal is on her channel. Like, why lie? If all you were doing was lying to say it was a rescue and not the cat that you adopted from a stranger on the internet, man, that's so messy. Like, even worse, like, Smokey's health history is not gonna, like, get passed along. Just bad and wrong. Elaine, thank you for being here for 18 months, honey. Elaine says, our quirky girl has us all guessing what's next. I'm assuming the next stream is going to be from a car. Thank you for the support. Alexis, thank you for the super chat. Alexis says, wouldn't let her use my car and eat it. Oh no, it's going to be crummy and sticky. You don't want a foodie in your car. Suzanne the Swedish, Yanni Hooker, thank you for rejoining the channel, and Carrie, thank you for being here for 7 months. Carrie says, I bought a creamy, also Chantel sucks, but creamies are great. Oh my god, they're so good. I made a chocolate pudding creamy last night. Ooh, delicious. Also, if you're making anything chocolate, just a pinch of salt, just a little salt, so good. Summer Cat's good to see you, love. Thank you for the super chat. Summer says, just sent 50 Canadian to Furry Tales because she sucks. Oh, Furry Tales is the rescue. Is it an organization or an individual? I'm assuming an organization. Nice. Thanks for the support, Summer Cats, and I'm sure they appreciate the support as well. Also, I wonder what that story is. Like, I'm not about the reality, but I wonder whether or not, like, they had to go and pick up Smokey from the apartment. I mean, I guess it was weird that Chantal didn't have a cat carrier. To, like, how did Smokey get there? Anyway, I'm asking too many questions. Emma, thank you for the super chat, honey. Emma says that she would have lost him his name too. She's awful. Oh, well, he didn't. Well, I mean, we're unsure about the microchip, and he definitely didn't have a collar, so... Yeah, what's she gonna say? His name's Smokey. How do you know that? He told me. Oh my god, she would have lost his name because she would have lied about that. Oh my god. Beast. That's terrible. Smokey. Oh, fuck. That's so sad.
I told the person that, like, he's been rehomed many times. He's such a good cat.
You are terrible. You sitting here talking good about Smokey. Rude. Megan, hello. Welcome back to the channel as a member. I appreciate it, honey. I mean, I'm sure people have already reached out to the organization and been like, hey, just so you know, his name is Smokey. Chantal adopted him a week ago. She's terrible. Please tell all your friends. Man, that sucks.
He's quite a abuser. He would, a few times. Really, Bethadone? Jacinta, this is for a treat for you. Deserve something nice, coffee. Thank you. I will definitely get that, Jacinta. That makes... Yes.
Oh, yeah. What about his cat things? Didn't he come with... And what about the automatic feeder? Hold on. I have so many questions about this now. Chantal got paid, like, $100 or $200 or whatever it was for that automatic feeder. Had a, like, litter box, cat food, like, toys. What's going to happen to all of that stuff? Like, it'd be a bit awkward if you had a rescue come and pick up a cat you found off the street, and suddenly you're like, oh, by the way, I have all these cat things. Do you want to, like, take them? No, they've got nothing to do with that cat. No. I don't even know that cat's name. Poor Smokey. Oh, that's so sad. Trauma Dumplin, thank you for the super chat, honey. Dumplin says, I felt bad for her having no home until I remembered her story time when had relations on a rock with somebody who was unhoused and smelt like malt vinegar. Yeah, I don't have... I mean, I can be sympathetic to the situation. I am not sympathetic to Chantal. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Yeah. Oh, now I feel bad for Smokey.
That would be
also,
nice.
what about all that money that she grifted off her beezers? Like, bro, you're a scammer. Scammy, scam. Eat your turkey loaf. Ew.
Thank you. He literally would slam the cupboards. He knows where the food was kept. And in the middle of the night, Every couple hours, bang, 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 wanting more food. And
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure that, like, aren't there toddler-proof, like, things you can attach to cupboards so they can't open doors? Get that for your cat. Oh my god, I hate her. I'm gonna get so mad today.
one time I came home, I don't know how he managed this, but he found the treat bag and he dragged the whole thing out like he's a food addict, like me, you know?
You were gonna help him, remember? You were gonna take him on walks.
Please tell me you didn't email. Okay, I don't want to address rumors because they're gonna keep coming forever, no matter what it is. But I can 100% with certainty tell you, I never emailed.
Kai says, but also the first thing she said when she got back was, I'm gonna grish so hard.
But I can 100% with certainty tell you, I never emailed Swordfish. Okay, ever.
Okay.
In a million years, I would rather die than relive any kind of life. So like that. So what probably happened is he had his secretary change the dates on the emails, maybe that I sent him from a long time ago, or she made that up because there's been no communication on, you know, any.
Okay, what are my thoughts on this? Do I think Chantal would be desperate enough to reach out to old mate and Dee Dee? Okay, but hear me out. But hear me out. I get it. Those emails are probably from someone else, and this is all trollish behavior. But if you ask us, if you have been here for a minute, if you went through the old mate era with us, Maria Pondu, Chantal the Uber/taxi driver, a trip to Arby's before Cuba. Like, Chantal was actively participating in a relationship with old mate and Dee Dee. Like, we lived through it all. Now, I know this is far-fetched, and I don't actually think it's happening. But reflecting back on watching Chantal chase old mate across Canada for a year and a half, do I think it possible that Chantal would want to reignite some type of connection there after getting back to Canada? It doesn't, like, you can tell me, Chantal can sit here and say he was terrible, he was abusive, he was a monster, and I believe all of that. But Chantal was actively going back to him while doing all of that stuff. So, I don't know. I don't, like... She also has no place to live. Like, she'd be so happy to crash on the purple mattress. Three's Company. And again, Chantal can sit there and be like, oh my god, you people are just terrible to think that I would go back to that. But, like, we watched her go back to that for a year and a half. Like, all of that stuff was actively happening. The turning point, I suppose, was the Sam's Bar Lounge stuff, but that wasn't the behavior. That was just Chantal confirming that he and Dee Dee were doing stuff, even though she fully knew and was just living in a land of delusion and trying to, like, get in on that. I'm just saying, I'm not 100% convinced that it's a no from Chantal. Because we lived through such terrible times.
On my part at all. On any part, really, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh,
Panda, no, I woke up. I haven't seen them, but I understand that they've been referenced.
Well, he lied. What a surprise. Yeah. So it wasn't me. No, I'm still married.
I'm not saying those emails are certainly from her, but I'm saying in the headcanon of Foodie, past behavior is a really good measure of future behavior. But again, chat, I'm not here telling you what to think. I'm just remembering 2022.
I'm around for those days, honey. Hi, Lilith. I have a lot to do today. I'm just like staying in the AC. I really felt the heat today.
Morning, Kiwi girl.
Subway pickles are good. Yeah. Every so often they need attention, they need views, they do that. But why flat out lie? Like, the internet sleuths, it's easy to, like, you know, it's probably easy for them to prove if it's real or not, so.
Net, I think the general consensus is that the old mate emails are not accurate or correct, but again, there's a nagging doubt in the back of my mind. Like, yeah. I don't know, Chantal's a professional at Maria Ponduing.
Eggs on my stomach. Hi, Jenny. I wouldn't want to live there.
Also, like, you're right, the old mate era was her most, like, financially successful. Like, I can get very cynical minded because we went through like 27 breakups between Chantal and old mate before we just stopped counting. So it doesn't matter whether Chantal's a revert, or whether or not she's loophole married, whether or not she doesn't have a car. There will always be like a nugget of doubt in my mind when it comes to Chantal never going back to old mate, because we went back so many times. Amanda, thank you for the super chat, honey. Amanda says, it blows my mind how one person can work so vehemently against their own self-interest. Sorry. Girl, she studied. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Yeah, she doesn't make the best decisions ever. Ever.
Yeah. Thanks, Nicole. I understand if it's negative, you know?
Dastardly Deed says, Pulpy. She did email him from her new phone in Canada. Well, she does have a new number. And he proved it by replying to her, so it was not okay, D. Email Chantal. Liar, show your email, record and receipt, or read mail like he did. Okay, so this is just going to devolve into a old mate thinks it happened and Chantal's going to lie and say it didn't. I mean, I could see that. I could also see like old mate trying to lie for some spotlight in this current timeline. Sorry, chat, I've got something on my nose. Well, who knows? I mean, we'll find out eventually.
Check your mental health.
Or we won't.
I totally get it. My intention is not to have negative space on my channel, you know?
Yeah, it's all conspiracy theories. It's tinfoil beret theories all the way down. Not so funny. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Not so funny says, I see she had to go to Canada to figure out how to use a chart pen. Ironic, isn't it?
Subway, yeah, I've been creating it.
Also, could we have like one thing per stream? That'd be great. I don't need like email or messages to cat like organizations and emails to old mate on the same day. Like, let's space out the drama, please.
You want to talk about your errand? Tiffany,
it's hard to talk about just one topic.
It's not safe for me to do that. Unfortunately. I can make vlogs, but as for live streaming, I'm sorry.
I'll take vlogs.
Really bad Photoshop.
I'm happy with vlogs. Hey, Summer
I didn't
Solstice.
even see it. I don't care. Like,
Timo, that's true.
You ever had those? Harvest cheddar.
I mean, look, I also thought that she wouldn't get evicted in one day from that place, and it turns out I was wrong about that, so just don't listen to me.
One for you, one for me.
Although I don't actually, to be fair, I don't think it was an actual eviction. I think it was just an agreement, because an eviction would take a process. But still, she's self-evicted.
The meatball sub is really good, but I don't know if there's pork. Hi, say.
Has anyone wondered how she's wiping without a bidet? Sheldon, that's a big question to ask. That is. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that Smee does not have a bidet, maybe. Do you know what? Chantal should just get one of those travel bidets, you know? Yeah.
I'm skinny.
Sheldon deserves a pin of shame for that one.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, she bought a bidet, but she's not getting that installed in the family home, I don't think.
Free Barbie girl, enjoy. There is pork?
Washcloths, you're right.
That's why there's no meatballs. Meatball subs in Kuwait either.
Mate, thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure if I can pronounce that name, but thank you for the support, hun. I believe she's lying because of the massive tell she made of indirect admission by saying it could have been a past email. Yeah, that does kind of scream guilty conscience about being in contact with him. You guys, You can't trust Foodie. It's always 100% lies. As much as my lizard brain is like, Chantal wouldn't be foolish enough to reach out to old mate and Dee Dee. Again, reflect back on 3 years prior. She literally drove them halfway across Canada while they were on a live stream, and she was trying to be quiet. And then lied about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, carefree. And I gotta be careful what I say. They're called sunbites in the UK. You guys have different names for everything. Like
Marissa, she would be so stupid to reach out to them. But again, put yourself in 2022. Every time that she was like, I'm never talking to them again, they're terrible, they did this, that, and the other, she'd always go back. So, like, do we think Chantal's a changed enough person not to do that now? No. No, not at all. I definitely think it's possible. It could be like a 1% possibility. But it could. Thanks for the super chat again, honey. I'm a year out of a severely abusive relationship. I hope you're taking care of yourself, hun. Big cup of tea. And that tell is exactly what I experienced in typical of MPD. Well, there you go. So it's essentially like shifting focus, I suppose, on a like, oh no, it definitely didn't happen, to it could have been an old email. I can see that. Thank you for the support. I hope you're taking care of yourself, honey.
pharmacist is a chemist, right? Going to the store, I'm going to the shops.
Look, chat, you know me. I'm never going to sit here and be like, I 100% know for sure that this is a thing. But past behavior, man. Maybe we should ask Terry.
Yeah, because you don't call chips chips. That's why they're called sunbites. I guess they could call them sun crisps. By the way, this Diet Coke fountain is ultra crisp. Salad cream. Yeah, gross. What is salad cream? Like dress?
Som says, I believe the emails are real. She said they may be old emails with the date changed. Why would she say that? And Sala, why would she say that she and Sala were no longer together? I mean, well, maybe she hasn't actually seen the emails in reference, though. I haven't either, so I can't really speak to that, which is the bane of me actually getting sleep. Not so funny. Thank you for the super chat, honey. And Not so funny says, I love this journey for her. There are too many journeys happening. There's just so much going on. Also, this car is going to be crummy.
Miracle
and sticky. Yep. Thanks, son.
Hi, living I roll. I got a kick out of that. I'd love to go to the UK someday. Yeah, we don't have green olives either. They got rid of the green. Yep, I agree, Jacinta. Subway, eat fresh. You walk in, the bread is baking. They don't call lemonade lemonade. Thank you, Harper Ann. I appreciate your positivity. Baking bread, there's hardly any smells that can
Ira, it is believed that this is her mum's car.
beat it. No. Fizzy lemon pop. These are too salty. I start to enjoy my food, and then I remember that there's a million things I have to do, and then my stomach gets tied in knots.
Girl, I think that's something else. I think that's... I think you need a scoppy. The Shmeemobile.
Excuse me.
The Saggin' Wagon.
Really? Because it can collapse or something? Like if you walk around? Don't know. It smells so good I lose my mind. Oh. Man, I see people making sourdough on TikTok, and the starter just looks like a bubbly, creepy trypophobia mess.
Okay, calm down, everyone. Make a sourdough starter. It's really not that frightening. And not all of them are super active and super bubbly. Like, some of them just do their job without being extra. Jiggly's like that.
Like, I want to squish it when I see it. What would you call a flat lemon drink? That's a lot's laugh. Real lemonade, okay. I love lemonade, but it's full of sugar.
I'm sorry, are we being sugar conscious now? Is that the next gurney? How fun. Graveyard, thank you for the super chat, honey. Graveyard says, I don't have a tarot deck, but I asked my clue cards. The email was sent by Mrs. White with the candlestick in the ballroom. Thanks, honey.
And, I really want a coffee so bad. So these are just like little lives here and there, just until I get my life in order. Maybe I'll film my day today.
Oh, yay!
Do a vlog.
Yes! I'm about that. I love that. Love a vlog.
Your laugh sounds like that Krusty the Clown food.
If she does a vlog, we can watch both Foodie and Ambi's vlog and talk about which one's worse. I have a guess.
Yeah, it does. Canada bees. They don't have Dutch Bros. Not where I am. Drive far away and drive around there. Yeah, while I have a car, I definitely want to drive around more. That's what I've been wanting to do, is just drive around.
Marissa, unless you want to talk about tooth extraction or gaining 40 pounds, that's about all Ambi's got at the moment.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I could even fit in that. A Nissan Micra.
It's crazy. She's gained like 10 pounds per month. I thought she was on a diet or something. Wasn't she on Noom? It's weird.
Excuse me.
Must be the lipedema, lipedema, lymphedema.
Lilith, yeah.
OCPD.
Turbo lemon drink 5
PTSD, BPD.
If you drive far away, you can live stream. There's probably somebody in most cities that only at least one person.
Something.
But yeah, no, I guess. Yeah. I gotta figure out what to do. I have a lot to do in the coming days. So.
Not soft food, Lynn.
Davies. Yeah. Cars get old, they start falling apart. You have to wonder, is it worth it to just get a new car? You know, or should I just keep paying for auto repairs, you know? Some puts in.
Go, you don't even have a car at the moment. This is a moot conversation. Moot point.
Hello, October girl. My toe is still a bit sore, but I have it crammed into a shoe right now. Probably not the best.
Hey, somebody.
I lived a little bit. Justine, I know.
Freudian, yes, I did see the messages to the organization. Yeah, that was the first thing I saw scrolling on Twitter this morning. And then I was like, oh, Chantel went live.
Motivation for doxing was smoky. Doesn't make sense, Catherine, because either they're not smart or because me leaving there is forcing me to rehome Smokey, so. Anderson Cook. You have days to get out of your place, so why aren't you streaming there? I'm not going back there I'm not gonna stay there like as much as I can, because I don't feel safe people knowing where I live, that's why. Thanks for the super chat. Open toe sandals, yeah, I should get some. French food bees? Unless I have diet or zero.
I thought the story was she wasn't there anymore and she was just organizing her stuff to be removed.
The government tax high sugar.
She just fucking lies about everything. Girl, instead of actively lying, you could just not talk about it.
Ah, makes sense. Yeah. I can do whatever I want for my content. It's my channel. Feel free to watch something else. Thanks for the super chat. Seems like less trolls now that it's members only. That's what's awesome about it.
Oh, members only chat? Yeah. Oh, rip Chantel's viewership, I guess.
Yeah, obviously for safety reasons.
Okay, no, just alleged, and I'm saying it's a possibility. She needs to be louder. Okay.
Who's gonna go to the washroom? Ew. So.
There we go.
I think I've done videos enough about showing you guys around Cornwall, right? So yeah.
No, show us more.
Maybe going out of town, surrounding areas or something. Yeah. For $2.
What's in Cornwall that we would like to see?
A piece of mine. Yeah, hello, Brittany. Thank you. Hey, Nicole. Are my doors locked? Yep. Pizza place. There's a few here that I like. I'm gonna clean it. I gotta use tissue for my. The AC makes my eyes watery, but like, if I take it off my face, I feel more hot.
Guys, I get it. I'm a big, like, sweaty bear. Does Chantel just have, like, a persistent infection running? She's always about how hot everything is. And I get it. It's summer over there, but she might actually want to go get checked if she's just not running an infection, like, consistently.
Just easier, ladybugs, being closer with, to family and everything.
She's always got the sweats and the heat.
Yeah. Cow beezing.
Somebody.
I trust grateful.
I
But
still love the
I trust
£1,000
you
road
with my
trip,
life.
personally. Diabetes. That'd do it.
Orange julep beans?
Hey, Haz.
Don't tell us where you are. Right. Yeah, I've learned that. Honestly, I don't really want to go to Orange Julep, to be honest.
Why not? What a throwback.
Like, I don't really want to go to Montreal at all.
Oh.
You missed the camels? Me too. No, they turned on us. Members only is more fun.
How about
The
we go
camels
to...
turned on us.
How about we
They
go to
kicked the sherry.
Pennington's? Pennington's? Go to Pennington's.
You know?
Hey, Annie. Good to see you, honey.
They turned on Salah.
Oh, have a great night.
2 humps would have been better. Hump discrimination. They still loved me. Good nightlife? Yeah, but I'm not into nightlife anymore, you know? But that's true. Downtown, yeah. If you're into nightlife, yeah. True. Backstabbing camels. I don't know. It's an
Canadian
animal, it's food, I'll
Tire,
take a
Marissa.
chance.
That's on the list.
They were fine until we introduced the food. It makes them aggressive a little bit. And then whenever there's none left, they're like, hey, I'll kick your sherry. Get out of here. Yeah, at least they didn't bite. Montreal is good, yeah. I know, Nicole, me either. Canadian geese, oh my gosh. They're everywhere with their young right now. Hold on.
Can you show us the goose? No? Okay. We're just going to fart in your mum's car, I suppose.
Okay, they're everywhere with their young right now, and if you get even a little close, they hiss at you like...
Kaz, yeah, Smokey is apparently out of the picture. Chantal reached out to an organization and lied, saying that Smokey was found, and then got them to look after him. Because she didn't want to pay for the intake. She needs to be on a list. Drill, thank you for the super chat again, honey. Drill says that she's always got BV and dental infections. My God. I mean, the dental infection thing would explain the like noticeable size difference in her cheek.
Pizza.
I can see that.
Yeah, they have one here. Way too old for the club scene, right? I mean, I used to party with women who were in their 60s.
She just got paid, so why not? Chantal is inherently selfish and doesn't, like, unless she's getting something out of the situation, she's not spending money on something.
Party me under the table, but... A dromedary? Oh, what's the difference?
She said, SPCA, no, I'm just going to reach out to this, like, this organization or this person and say, I found this cat. So Smokey's lost his name, probably his favorite toys that he came with, that like, $100 automatic feeder, that's probably going to go back. So maybe Chantal could use the automatic feeder. Like, I wonder if she could stuff Nashies into it.
Are they different?
It's probably going to get returned and refunded, and Chantal's going to have grifted her way to even more money.
I thought that was just a fancy word for, too old for, yeah. A nerd convention. You're 89? You're looking ravishing for that age. The hissing is insane. Really? Egyptian geese? They look like cursed versions of the Canadian ones. I didn't even know Egypt had geese. I'll have to look that up. The historic jail, yeah. Yeah, remember I went once for Halloween?
Yeah, which?
Canadian geese get more privileges.
Yeah, man, that, like, I feel bad for the previous owner believing Chantal. And this is why I got so mad at Chantal, because I was like, I knew something like this was going to happen. I knew she was going to rehome the cat or dump the cat or something would happen, and she took the opportunity for Smokey to be actually homed to someone who wanted to keep a cat. And Smokey's now had, 3 previous owners, 4 with Chantal, 5 now with this organization. Like, it's just crazy.
Some people where I live will see a backup of like 10 cars. Yeah, I know. They're just walking like, hi. Living high road. They just sit in the road. You gotta beep your horn and move forward slightly. One hump is a dromedary. Oh. I didn't know that at all. The more you know. Yeah, there's wild turkeys here too. We call the Canadian geese honkers. Yeah, I can see that. I can see clearly now. The geese babies are so cute.
Oh, sugar, no, not at all. Chantal would have lied as well and been like, I don't even know his name.
They'll attack you. Yeah, they're very...
No collar, no chip. Maybe there's a chip. I don't know. Maybe there's a chip and they can check the chip and then reach out to the previous owner and be like, hey, so this is your cat. Oh my god, that's actually probably going to happen. If Smokey... Okay, here's the plot. Smokey's got a microchip. The organization gets the chip scanned and the details are of the previous owner, the one before Chantal. The organization reaches out to the previous owner and says, hey, some lady found your cat. We've got his chip details here. We're looking after him. Let us know when we can drop him around. He seems pretty okay. He's got like mayonnaise, but he seems pretty okay. And the previous owner's going to be like, that's weird because I literally rehomed that cat last week to this woman named Chantal. And then the organization's going to go, that's weird. Chantal was the person who said that this cat was lost. I think her master scheme is going to become unraveled quite quickly.
Protective.
That all does depend on whether or not Smokey has a chip. But also, everybody already knows about it, and I understand the community has likely already reached out to this organization to tell them the situation, so perhaps that grand plan doesn't need to happen.
Turkey hunt bees!
But that owner is going to find out that Chantal dumped that cat, and that is going to be heartbreaking for that owner. Like, hard enough for that person who literally only gave up the cat because of their, like, mobility concerns, I think was the discussion, now has to sit there knowing that they made the wrong choice giving this cat to Chantal. Chantal needs to be put on a list.
It's like, for me, I can eat a turkey, like, in the package, if it's cooked, but, like, to actually kill one, I'd rather eat leaves. I couldn't do it, man. I don't know.
Amanda, thank you for the super chat, honey. Amanda says they'll find Smokey with Santa Fe sauce, not mayonnaise.
Sound in a great mood. Thanks, plain cheese.
Smokey.
You know, can't complain. Just trying to get by. You love the geese? Chocolate bus? Oh, it's under all this stuff in my purse. Halloween bees. Yes, I can't wait. I have never been in Canada for fall, so this will be a first.
Marissa, I don't know, apparently there was an organization like in her comment section reaching out as well. It sounds like Chantal didn't want to pay or organize the intake, which seems insane to me.
Yes.
Considering she just got her YouTube paycheck.
There's so many like cool, I don't know if it'll be drive-through now that COVID's over. Maybe it'll be walk-through. So better get my toe healed and into shape. Because I am not missing those. Those are fine. Although I wouldn't want to walk through. No, I think some of them will still be drive-through. Remember the one where the guy came at us with a chainsaw? 89 more days?
We are going back in time, chat.
David Attenborough was so relaxing.
Chantal's mom's car is a DeLorean.
200 days out of the year. Lying in the grass in the great wild South American jungle lies a little beetle. I don't know if it's broken, but... the cottage yet. We're rushing summer. Summer's my least favorite too. The extreme weather seasons. Nobody likes those. No. Some people love them, but thank you, Carefree. I'm just trying to be positive because if you let things break you, break down and are negative and crying and what, that just adds to it. You gotta have a clear head for dealing with life. A haunted house. I run out in the chicken exits. One boo and I'm gone. I turned on my light and all the monsters in a haunted house once were like, hey, turn your light off. I was like, no. Thanks, Jennifer.
I don't know if I'd be this chipper if I was Chantal right now. Thank God I'm not, but...
I only like summer during the monsoon seasons. I liked monsoon season in Thailand. Every afternoon we got back to the hotel. It was so relaxing. Open all the curtains.
She's so selfish. Like, I don't think she's even had a proper conversation about Smokey with her chat. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Curtains, open the patio door, leave the screen, and all the storming. It was so nice. The hydro dam. The one in Cornwall? Power dam, you mean? It's always a good idea to show your tormentors what upsets you most. Thanks for the hearts, Carefree. Oh. So.
Also, where's Julia?
Yeah, I should get on with my day soon. 2:30. Never been to Canada. Well, you should come. It's a beautiful country if you like nature and especially if you love nature. I appreciate it so much more since living away from it for a couple years. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Home Depot. info. Good luck.
Okay, so I just asked Terry whether or not Chantal is in contact with old mate. I ask in my mind, not out loud. It's like Chantal's Bismillahs. I picked the moon. Well, Terry told me the moon, really. The moon upright. Deception, difficult period, fear, hidden things, insecurity, mental confusion. I'll take that as a yes, Terry. I will take that as a yes. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm just saying. Chantal's deceitful and she lies. So, that's all. Not the secret things done in the shadows. That's Moon. That's Moon. Also, Drag Race All-Stars France. Can't wait.
Thank you, Shy Beauty.
Moon and Mummy Waters back on television. Oh, I live.
We're super friendly, yeah. Canadian nature's unmatched, yeah. They film a lot of movies here for that reason,
Terry tells all.
I don't think they filmed Twin Peaks here, did they? I think they filmed some of Supernatural here. I don't remember what else. A lot of movies. I think From. You loved it when you were here? Just a boy, just an ordinary boy. They were playing that in Subway, I think it's Vanessa. Is it Vanessa Carlton?
Okay, Chantal, we could wrap this up now.
Canada's
Talking about what song was playing on Subway when you were getting your turkey sub.
next on the list. Nice. Some parts of Twilight. Oh, Handmaid's Tale? Really? Interesting. I gotta watch the final season. I've watched it all except that.
Brandon, this could have been a community tab post. I agree.
A factoids video. I like those. $10 from Anderson. Keep it coming. Oh yeah, Anderson. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Montreal don't look like New York. Get out. You hear thunder? Is it really hot? Yeah, it's hot here too. When I was there, you didn't need a passport. Oh, really? In Canada? You could probably get by showing your birth certificate or something like that, some kind of ID. I used to show my birth certificate and something else. Then I got an enhanced driver's license, then a passport, because I think it was after a certain time they changed the law. Like, for me to pass to the United States, I had to have a passport.
God, just get a passport. Stop telling this person to take their birth certificate to the border. Just get a passport. Pippa, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it, honey. Hope you're having a good day.
Gonna be 100 degrees. Can't even breathe. Ugh. Hey, Mary! I was very disappointed with the last season of Handmaids. That's what I've been hearing. Netherlands is perfect temperature. Nice. Yeah, I bet it is. Michigan is beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of beauty in the United States too. Just a driver's license. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I showed my driver's license and birth certificate. That's right. Because you had to have a driver's license, obviously, if you're driving. I see a lot of hijabis.
Okay, Queer Plant Family has said you can't use birth certificates at the US-Canadian borders anymore. Which makes sense. Because there are passports.
Around here. Anyway, I should probably get off for now because I do have a lot to do. Like, my day is timed. But I'll try to come back later.
I thought we were getting a vlog.
True, Jas. It has different, like, landscapes, like, depending on the states. The geographic location. True, Justine. Everywhere, yeah. Okay, I'll try my best, Jas. Thank you guys for chatting. Remember to drink water. Yeah, I'll try my best to come back. I just need some time to get my life organized. It's just keeping me really busy, you know, so.
She does have to move again. The bed and those 6 bowls.
They're way more chill.
Oh, and her bong.
Yeah. Chill is good. Stay safe. Thank you, you guys too, and I hope you have a good day. See you later.
Okay, well that's that. Great. Excellent. We're all caught up. Happy days. Now we just gotta wait the rest of the day to see whether or not there's conversation about the old mate email again, the cat charity, whether or not they've got something to say, which, I mean, they might. I feel so bad for Smokey. He must be so confused. That poor cat. All right, chat. I gotta go. So thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. I hope you all have a great day and or night. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet, make good choices, just vibe, you know, treat yourself well, have a big cup of tea, because you're worth it. All right, chat, thanks for being great. You make me laugh every single day, and I'll see you all in the next video and or